video, I'll be interviewing Sonia, who has bipolar depression, and she's also a returning client. She also brings in her friend Sarah, who we discovered throughout the interview has a gambling problem. Throughout the interview, I'll be using mirroring, reflection, and refocusing. Hi, how are you, Sonia? I haven't seen you in a while.
I'm alright. I'm pretty good, I guess.
You haven't been here in a couple weeks. What's been going on?
Nothing?
Nothing?
No.
Well, what brings you in?
Sarah.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Jordan.
Now that's my roommate that I be talking about all the time.
Okay. Before we get started, I'm gonna hand you guys each these confidentiality forms. They're both really just permission for Sonia for you to talk to me, and you can talk, like, for Sarah to listen to all of this, and just so we know we all have like confidentiality and can talk to each other.
Okay.
So, did something happen? You haven't been here in a couple weeks, so did...
I've been doing fine. I don't know why. My roommate, like I said, I always talk about her, and then for the last couple of days she kept saying, you might want to go talk to your counselor. And I'm like, for what? She was like, you just might want to go talk to your counselor. So I made an appointment so I can no longer hear her mouth.
All right. So, Sarah, what happened that made you think that Sonia should come back in?
Well, Sonia's definitely has some big mood swings, and she gets very irritable. And when she's happy, she's all high and happy, and for a while, and then she gets so down low and depressed, and she can't even just get out of bed. It's either one way or the other. There's no in between. And a few days ago, we took a trip to Las Vegas, and it was unexpected. And she all of a sudden decided, let's go to Las Vegas. So I went with her, and while we were there, we were at the casino and stuff, and she said that someone was following us. And she said that they're going to keep following us, and they're going to take our money, and...
Take what money? I'm the only one that had money. You don't have any money. You gamble up all your money.
No, I have money.
Okay.
So she said that they're going to take all our money, and so since we got back, she has not slept since.
Because I'm not sleepy, Sarah.
It's because she's paranoid.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is she's kind of not been acting like herself. Do you kind of feel like that?
I've been acting myself.
You normally don't sleep for days?
We were in Vegas. The time difference is quite different.
Okay.
It's different. It's not 4 days different.
Okay. So why she's bringing? Do you understand? She's bringing you in here just because she cares about you. She wants to make sure like you're fine.
What are those, Sarah?
Well, those are my tickets that I use. Sometimes I buy lottery tickets.
Oh, add these up. You think I need to be here? You add them up. Those are hers. She always talk about my problems.
Yeah, but what is the difference if I want to go gambling every once in a while? Why does that matter? It's my money. I work hard for my money. I have a job. I work hard to do this.
And I work hard too.
No, not
But you
anymore.
always bring it up that I have a problem, but you never talk about your problem.
Oh, just because I've spent some of my hard-worked money on some lottery tickets, at least I have a job.
All right, guys, let's try to refocus here. Kind of realize what made you guys come in, and it's not for anything that Sarah has done. She wanted to bring you in, Sonia. So let's kind of like talk about that. So you've been diagnosed in the past. Have you still been taking your medication?
You're on medication?
No, I don't take it.
Well, maybe you should.
I haven't been taking it. I haven't taken it
Well,
in
that's
over 2
what
years.
the problem is.
How can you tell somebody what a problem is and you won't address your own problem?
Because I live with you. I see how you act.
I live with you too.
You can't even hold the job down. That's a problem.
If somebody was following you, you wouldn't be able to hold the job down either.
But that's not. No one's following you.
Sonia, so your job at the hospital. Last time we talked, you said you were doing good at it?
Look.
See, nobody's over there. That's
You
what
don't
she
see that
does.
girl over there?
No, nobody's there.
So So what happened with your job at the hospital? Last time I talked to you, you said it was going good.
It was going good. My
And
boss he's a ass.
what happened? What led up to you no longer working there?
I get tired of being followed by that girl. So one day, one of the doctors left their jacket in the break room, and I decided to put it on. And her badge was attached, and I used her badge to go on an elevator that I wasn't supposed to. I wasn't acting like a doctor. I wasn't trying to take care of a patient. I was just wearing the jacket and using the badge to go on the elevator so I can get away from that girl.
Okay. So did someone just find you and report you to your boss?
Yeah, them nosy people down there in that cafeteria seen me, and they were asking me why did I have on Dr. Ellen's jacket.
Okay.
And they, and I told them I wore it so I could, go down the elevator where no one can use, so I don't have to see that girl. They just went and told my boss, and he said that was very not normal and things that I couldn't do, and he said that my services were no longer needed. So it wasn't my fault.
So how did that make you feel,
I was pissed off
at your boss?
at my boss, at the cafeteria workers, because they were being nosy.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I understand you're feeling very angry at just people in general, or just your boss?
Just my boss and Sarah. I mean, imagine you living with somebody that always telling you that you are get up out of bed, and when I try to explain to her that somebody's following me, she doesn't pay attention to me, and she just and then
It's
at
because
work,
nobody's there and you need help. That's why I brought you here. Because you need to be able to talk to someone to realize that nobody's
I try to talk to you, Sarah.
Well, it's kind of hard to understand when you're saying that there's somebody there and there's not. How do I understand that?
Why should I expect her to help me? Because she got problems of her own.
All right. Well, Sonia, I think we should set up another appointment for next week, probably, just so we can kind of set some goals for yourself. We can kind of try to find you a different job, maybe look at our resources we have.
So are you gonna help me find another job?
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to kind of help you get another job. And
Is that girl gonna follow me?
well, I hope not, because we're gonna talk about maybe your old medication or some new medication we can
I don't
get
like
you
the way
on.
that medicine make me feel. I don't think I'm gonna take that medicine.
Well, we can kind of talk about it in our next session.
We're
more
not,
in depth.
there's nothing to talk about. I am not taking the medicine.
Alright, well, then we can just kind of do our regular meetings, maybe meet some more, and we can kind of see where it goes from there.
That's fine.
Alright, and Sarah, I do just want to let you know that we do have group counseling sessions on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock, and they're for adults who enjoy gambling also. So you don't have to talk when you get there, but sometimes even listening to other people kind of makes you realize oh, maybe this is something you do have to deal with, and they always have great food, and it's a great way to meet new people.
I don't think I have a problem, but maybe I'll need a boyfriend.
Maybe.
How you figure you don't have a problem? Soon as I said let's go to Vegas, you were dressed, had your bags packed, in the car waiting on me before I could even go to my room and pack my
Well,
clothes.
I'll go to this group and then we'll go from there, okay?
And I will just say too, I do think that you two are kind of playing off of each other's weaknesses, and maybe it's fine that you guys live together, go for it, but maybe try to meet other people, do other things outside of the house with different people, just so there's not that constant urge to kind of
I really don't like to go outside the house too much unless it's, that girl just follows me all the time.
Well, maybe you could invite some different friends over. Maybe if Sarah ever goes out, or if Sarah's at work or something, you can have a couple friends.
She don't like people in the house when she's not there.
Alright, well, that's something you guys can kind of discuss together, I think. And I'll walk you out to the receptionist, and we can kind of figure out a good time for you next week. Alright?
Okay.
Alright, it was good meeting you, Sarah.
Yeah, you too.
Nice seeing you again, Sonia.
Thank you.
So in our video, we used 3 different techniques, and we used mirroring, refocusing, and reflex, and Jordan showed all of these. In the first one, Jordan mirrored what I said when I was describing what was going on with Sonia and our trip to Las Vegas and what happened. She mirrored what I said by just describing basically what I said in her own words to make sure that she understood. Sonia's definitely has some big mood swings, and she gets very irritable, and when she's happy, she's all high and happy and for a while, and then she gets so down low and depressed, and she can't even just get out of bed. It's either one way or the other. There's no in between. And a few days ago, we took a trip to Las Vegas, and it was unexpected, and she all of a sudden decided, let's go to Las Vegas. So I went with her, and while we were there, we were at the casino and stuff, and she said that someone was following us. And she said that they're going to keep following us, and they're going to take our money. And
Take what money? I'm the only one that had money. You don't have any money. You gamble up all your money.
No, I have money.
Okay.
So she said that they're going to take all our money, and so since we got back, she has not slept since.
Because I'm not sleepy, Sarah.
It's because she's paranoid.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is she's kind of not been acting like herself.
And for refocusing, I really went at it with Sarah, because Sarah's not the type of roommate you want. So I was making it very clear how me and Sarah act, and she had to get us to refocus to get back on the discussion.
Yeah, because she tried to make the counseling session about me when it was actually about her.
You see them tickets though, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
What are those, Sarah?
Well, those are my tickets that I use. Sometimes I buy lottery tickets.
Oh, add these up. You think I need to be here? You add them up. Those are hers. She always talk about my problems.
Yeah, but what is the difference if I want to go gambling every once in a while? Why does that matter? It's my money. I work hard for my money. I have a job. I work hard to do this.
And I work hard too.
No, not
But you
anymore.
always bring it up that I have a problem, but you never talk about your problem.
Oh, just because I've spent some of my hard work money on some lottery tickets, at least I have a job.
Alright, guys, let's try to refocus here, kind of realize what made you guys come in. And it's not for anything that Sarah has done. She wanted to bring you in, Sonia. So let's kind of talk about that.
And then the last technique we used was reflecting. And Jordan used this when Sonia started talking about what she did at work and how she was mad at her boss and stuff. So then Jordan reflected by using the same words that Sonia did about how she was mad at her boss.
So how did that make you feel, being
I was pissed off
at your boss?
at my boss, at the cafeteria workers, because they were being nosy.
Alright. So, I understand you're feeling very, angry at just people in general, or just your boss?
Just my boss and Sarah.
And that's it.
Sarah, look out there.
There's no one
It's
there.
snowing!
No.